Welcome to the Three Best Friends podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Palmer. And guys, this is, September 4th? This is the week. As we're recording it, this is the week we've all been waiting for so long. Not your facial hair. We weren't waiting for the facial hair. That's not what we were looking for. Fall. Guys.
No, not really, actually.
Guys, Friday, Spider-Man. It's here. And copyright strike.
You won't get copyright strike if like Smooth McGroove never gets, unless he's that good.
Smooth McGroove.
Dude, Smooth McGroove is the fucking homie.
Love that dude.
So good.
Shout out to my
so close.
co-host. Shout out to my co-host, Mike Towndrow.
Hi.
And Matthew Wright.
What's up?
There,
What up?
get the intro out of the way. But yeah, we're almost here.
Oh, Spider-Man is almost upon us.
Game of the year is almost here.
I can feel it.
Remember during the God of War episode, I was like, yo, I think Spider-Man could be my game of the year. And you guys were like, yeah, we'll see.
It's probably gonna
All
be.
of a sudden.
It's probably gonna be the game of the year. Like, I'm not seeing like a ton of high scores for it, but at the same time, I don't care.
The only thing I've heard that goes against the story is that it's a great lead up to the sequel that's gonna happen.
Well, yeah.
So the only thing I could see it like hurting that, against God of War is that maybe the story isn't as good, but because they're building a world where God of War already has all this stuff. But
Yeah.
we won't know until we play it.
Honestly, sort of hot take, maybe. I think Celeste is above God of War for me. Like, by like a...
The story is really good.
The music is
Yeah.
amazing.
That's gonna be a fun episode at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Might as
probably
well...
gonna do.
We could discuss it on here. Are we doing like a collective game of the year or like individual?
No, so we each have our own nominations, and then we clash it out for
Okay,
what the
cool.
three best friends best of are the besties. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So that's why it's gonna be that fun, because we're all gonna be yelling at each other like you're fucking wrong.
Let's see. What can my game of the year be?
I mean, it's gonna be
Can-
between God of War, this, and Red Dead.
That's what I'm feeling.
I
like,
know Matt's not Red Dead. But
No, but I have a feeling like that's like nobody's like thinking about Red Dead, to be honest. Like as game of the year contender.
Well,
Like,
guys,
everybody's
everyone's thinking
thinking
about Call of
Spider-Man
Duty.
right now.
right? Yeah. No, we're ignoring that. We're ignoring that. Battlefield has a better chance,
Does it?
from what I've seen.
Also, goddamn Smash.
Yeah.
Smash
Like,
is-
granted,
Here's
it's
the
its
thing.
own
I
thing,
can
but-
never put Smash as a game of the year, no matter how good a Smash is. Is
Oh,
that
Just
Okay.
because it's the same.
yeah?
My bullshit list is gonna be Smash and fucking Starlink, probably.
Watch our game of the year be Pokemon Let's Go.
That too. Absolutely. Those are gonna be my top three.
Oh my God.
Starlink, Smash, and fucking Pokemon.
Hey, it's already my game of the year because it's already confirmed they have shiny Pokemon in there. Like someone found a shiny Metapod in the game when they were playing it at PAX, I believe.
Is that the most useless shiny?
Dude, it is, but he's like red. He looks kind of
Wouldn't
cool.
Magikarp be the most
kinda cool.
useless shiny?
No, because he can evolve into a beautiful red Gyarados. Plus, he's gold. It's
but
gold.
At least Harden does something and Splash doesn't do shit.
Harden, raise your defense.
Metapod
Keep
still
going.
has tackle too, so
That's true.
Depending on level.
Right.
Magikarp does get tackle,
I bet
but
you
it does
yeah.
jack
15.
shit.
Like level 15, where it's like does like 2 damage to
Yeah.
each Pokemon. Man, I'm looking forward to all these games. So, so as we're talking, today's the 4th, and an expansion came out today. Destiny 2 Forsaken. And how many times?
And we're
have
all boycotting it.
and we're all
'Cause
boycotting
fuck
it.
Activision,
Yeah.
right, guys?
Yeah,
Right, Matt?
yeah.
Fuck Activision. Don't give Activision your money. Blah, 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 blah. Motherfucking blah. Talk, hypocrite.
Well, I didn't buy it. He was giving it, I just started playing it and I started streaming it, and it's a lot of fun. And I had a fire teammate, and he's right next to me, right there.
On my
wanna
screen, you're
talk
pointing
about
at
it?
me. I was like, fuck off.
On my screen, it's Matt.
Okay. Your screen's the only one that matters, so.
Early impressions, it's more Destiny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Surprise.
Jake was saying, like, I don't know if it's the game or if it's just because we're playing together, but I'm having more fun. and then we did this solo mission, and I was not having fun.
That solo mission reminded me of getting the first solo mission where you had to get your powers back.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. And I'm like, all right, yeah.
I hated that.
Yeah, I didn't like this one
Especially
either.
when you're trying to do multiple characters. Fuck that.
Yeah. And it seems like you're going to need more Seeds of Light in order to get the other trees done. And I'm like, ooh, here we go again.
Mm-hmm. So look forward to that episode.
See, before we were recording, Jake and I were talking about it. And we're like, oh, yeah, if it goes on sale, maybe I'll pick it up. Now I don't want to. Just based off this, 3 seconds, I don't want to.
Yeah, it's more Destiny.
It's the one mission. Like, the current missions right now in the story that we're getting, I think, is actually pretty good.
I'm having fun with the bow. I will say that.
Yeah.
I am having fun with the bow.
I think the switches that they did, even though it was before Forsaken, but the sandbox changes with all the weapons and stuff is a tremendous help. The fact that my primary weapon is a shotgun is so freaking weird.
Oh, you mean like the original Destiny? That they didn't make you
I don't even think
for that update?
No, you could in
you
original
could.
Destiny.
That was my main.
Yeah. No, well, you can even do it in original Destiny too.
No. That was a power weapon.
Yeah, no, you couldn't do it in Destiny 2 at all until
it was
just
a power
recently.
weapon.
I thought it was a free update though.
You have to pay for that. No.
No. Mike, you're actually wrong there. So you couldn't do it in Destiny 2, but the update 2.0, that was free.
That was free.
That allowed you to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood the trailer.
Yeah, no, I think we all
did.
did. I think we all thought that was
I take that back.
Yeah, they updated it all, and it was so weird. Like, I'm like talking to Matt. I'm like, Matt, my primary is a shotgun right now, and then
I know I was messing with that too.
It was fun.
That was my main in Destiny 1, so.
And I feel like the strikes are better too. The newer strikes are way better.
Yeah, they reworked them. Even the old ones.
Yeah, even the old ones. It seemed like it was the same setup, but it was like a mirrored map in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It was different. So it's like something refreshing in a way. But it's.
We just need time with it. We'll probably do like a one shot for it. But
yeah. Right now, it's
then March is gonna come, and then we are all gonna be on Division 2, and it's gonna be fucking great with all those free updates and stuff. It's gonna be fantastic because Ubisoft is great.
Did you see the article though?
Which one?
About the quote unquote free updates for Division 2.
I'm sure there's gonna be some kind of paid bullshit that we're.
There's a paid Game Pass.
Yeah, of course.
Where you can play them earlier, and you get more.
Probably more.
Like backpack or like crate space or whatever to share between characters.
Right.
So I'm fine with that still. As long as that's it.
Here's the thing. You can't put out so much content and not make any money off of it just based off the game. They barely make any money just selling games. Like
no, I agree. Like that's how you do it. Like cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
I will give you money if you give us content and I will buy a sombrero. But
see. I'm rocking a sombrero in my second playthrough of Guacamelee right now.
Also, as an addendum to the whole fuck Activision thing, like I already knew there was a game on my radar that I was going to buy anyways from Activision.
Yeah, I was joking.
Sekiro.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Sucks that they picked them up, but
that doesn't count. It's from.
It does though. They're publishing it. They're making money off it. Kodak is fucking printing bills off of it now. They're like, oh, people like these From Software games.
Yeah,
that's a weird partnership, isn't it?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just Activision trying to branch out
in a
way, but
yeah.
I mean, now they have their hands in pretty much everything, don't they?
Yeah, it's not a good cookie jar.
Well, it's either Activision or EA. Choose your devil.
Yeah.
It sucks you have to say it like that, but it's.
I pick Sony.
Here's the thing.
Oh, Sony, the best place to play Fortnite?
I was just going to bring that up. I was just going to bring it up.
Fortnite. When's the last time you played Fortnite, Mike?
Oh, wait, did you not see the article that I was referencing?
Oh, it's terrible.
What?
The quote from PlayStation when they got called out for the whole crossplay thing is like, well, we blocked crossplay because Fortnite is PlayStation is the best play. Wait, you know what
PS4 is the best place to play the game. That's straight up. That's what they said, and you're like, no, that does not justify anything.
To their credit, though, Jake, aren't you playing on the PlayStation 4?
Because that's where most of my cosmetics are. I tried playing on the Switch, and because the graphics aren't as great, I'm back on the PS4. But still, like, I haven't played Fortnite in over a week.
Okay, but let's take Fortnite out of the equation here. Sony, like, we got Spider-Man coming up. We got God of War.
Oh no, I love Sony.
Like, they
I
know
love
that
PlayStation, I love
single-player
Sony.
games still matter. So,
Yeah,
if I had to pick,
yeah, I just don't want everything locked. That's all.
they're kind of giving the middle finger to the other companies, which is granted they did.
Even
to
the
them,
consumers in a way.
Still makes me scared for next gen.
Yeah.
Because it's every year somebody gets fucked, and it's PlayStation's turn to get fucked.
It is. It is because watch, Microsoft is going to come out and not do any of this like strictly. We're not going to be crossplay with anything. It's going to be Microsoft and Nintendo teaming up.
I trust Microsoft the most because Phil Spencer's the fucking man.
I mean,
it'll be interesting.
I feel like in a way they have a lot more to. They have a lot more to lose.
Ooh, Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they fuck up again, they're done.
Yeah, they're done.
But it doesn't seem
Well,
like
I mean, the story was same with Nintendo. If Switch was DOA.
If Switch was DOA.
Can you imagine if the Switch was not profitable? Like,
Yeah,
it was scary at first. It was scary at first. I'm still remembering that press conference where like we were. I think also, because I think we were all iffy, and you were like, you being the diehard Nintendo fan, were like, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I was like,
I was in no matter what.
Yeah, and I think
I bought a Wii U day one.
Yeah, I skipped that. I'm so
Wii
glad.
U Deluxe.
I'm so glad I skipped that. So now
I waited for the Wind Waker edition, which I still have.
Yeah.
So,
which is a great one. Like, if I had to buy any Wii U edition, that would have been the one to buy. But I kind of want them to put Wind Waker back on the Switch.
Oh, I do too. Fully.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, I want that.
Fully want that to happen.
I want every single Wii U game, even I don't care, Skyward Sword, and like I want it on the Switch.
That wasn't a Wii U game, but
wasn't it?
No, that was Wii.
Oh, Wii.
That was like one of the Wii's swan songs.
I still haven't even played that one. What was was there a Wii U one?
No, there was not an original Wii U. Well, Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
But yeah.
No.
Not really.
No.
Wow. That's how much I
remix.
That's how much I know about the Wii U because didn't even own one. Didn't even care. But
I got a stack of Wii U games right there.
Man,
Wii U's great for what it was.
Yeah.
It feels clunky as hell to go back to it now. But
yeah.
That Fisher Price ass controller.
Fuck that thing.
God, going
I
from
if we didn't get the Wii U, we wouldn't have got the Switch.
Do you have your Wii U gamepad?
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Right there. Like, it's just weird going from like that gamepad to like this. Like.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at this thing. Like, hold on. Yeah.
Dude, fuck that thing.
Sorry, audio listeners.
Dude, I never played with that thing. I always would just keep it plugged in on my TV shelf just because it always had to be on for the console to work, which is bullshit to begin with. And like whenever I had to use that thing for like, I don't know, like maybe Pikmin made me use it once or something.
Man,
that thing sucked.
Clunky as fuck.
It was Mario Maker I had to use that shit for.
How do you go from the Wii to that thing? I mean, granted, if we didn't have that, we probably wouldn't have had the Switch.
Well,
yeah.
But
the biggest reason they made their Wii U was because everyone was arguing that the Wii didn't have the graphics.
Wii U didn't have the graphics.
Well, it did in a
Mario
way.
Kart 8 was beautiful. And
a lot of games on there look great, and then they ported Arkham
style.
City, Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
Okay,
a lot of...
okay. Don't include Arkham City in that.
What about
just saying,
3?
Armored Edition,
Mass Effect 3,
Assassin's Creed,
Ninja Gaiden 3, even though the game blew apparently. So the Wii U was a response to all the hate that like the Wii was just a shovelware console at that point.
The people that were complaining about graphics weren't saying, "Give me just a little boost." They wanted like PS3, Xbox 360 graphics.
Well, that's what they did. Like the Wii U is like if you play Super Mario 3D World, that is a gorgeous looking game.
And credit to Nintendo for nailing art style constantly.
Well,
Yeah.
they always do. They always nail it.
Oh yeah, that's what. And the Wii U was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like Pikmin and Kirby having like the more claymation art style. Fuck. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. It fell into the unfortunate territory of like everyone's like, well, I don't like the Wii because of this, and then they did it, and then they're like, well, I'm already playing on this, so I don't care.
Yeah. So. They just should not have named it the Wii U.
No, that was also the biggest mistake.
Yeah, that was
everyone who bought a Wii was like,
thought it was an attachment.
Yeah.
Another big flop, the Wii Mini.
I don't even think I ever saw that in stores.
I forgot that was a thing.
I saw.
You guys remember the Game Boy Micro?
Dude, I want one so badly. I wanted one so badly, and now they're like freaking.
They
expensive.
go for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Who would have thought? That thing was tiny, and it was just like something just cool to have.
It doesn't have a backlight, I don't think.
I thought it did. It didn't?
It doesn't.
I don't think it does.
Oof.
And it's like, I have a Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah. It's fine.
I kind of like off topic. I signed up for
I don't think we're on topic.
Yeah, we're not even on topic yet.
I re-signed up for Game Pass the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was Microsoft's doing like $2 for 2 months kind of thing. And since I did my my trial, I only got 1 month for $2, but still. And this month is Forza Horizon, so I was gonna do it this month anyway.
Yeah, that's a great one.
I wish.
Downloaded a shit ton of things.
Yeah, I wish we knew a
still.
lot more Xbox players because I would love to go play Halo 1 multiplayer online.
That was the big reason why I signed up for Game Pass again, because I didn't own Master Chief Collection
Like,
anymore.
if we collectively had 16 people to fill up a room and play that, oh my god.
Dude,
That'd be awesome.
it's real fun.
I remember back in the day, like it was our last day of our vocational class for graphics design, and our teacher's like, you can either come in, it won't count against your attendance or anything, or, just don't come in, either way. So we had 6 people bring in their Xbox, and we all played Halo 2 together.
Nice.
That was so freaking awesome. We had our TVs brought with us.
Yeah.
And
LAN
she's
parties were so fun back in the day.
yeah.
They were so much fun.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to every like last week of school or last 2 weeks of school, it was very much just a bullshit. Like, hey, you guys just hang out, do whatever the hell you want, and everybody used to just bring in GameCubes and Xboxes and stuff. And yeah, there was Halo days. Remember, I went to Catholic school growing up, and one day I brought my GameCube and I popped in Resident Evil 0, and my teacher, who was like a minister or whatever, freaked the fuck out on me. And threatened to take the GameCube and stuff and like take it to the principal's office, yada yada yada. I was like, no, we're good. I'll take it out, whatever. We're good. I just packed it up. Kept that thing safe in my little cubby. Homeboy, Mr. Mackin was not taking that shit.
Man, Resident Evil 0.
I still haven't played that.
I remember the shark
Good.
from that.
Yeah.
I've played a little bit, but yeah, I still haven't played through that.
Going full circle, I just downloaded it off Game Pass.
Nice.
That's on all the Resident Evils are on Game Pass except for like
2 and
5,
3,
6, and 7.
Oh, 5, 6, and 7 isn't on there.
Yeah, not yet. Like the remasters are on there, like 0 and
So you have
and
0 and 1.
Revelations 2 is on there. I haven't played it, so I downloaded it.
Yeah,
It's cool. DMC4 is on there. I'm gonna replay it before 5.
I'm waiting for them to do backwards compatibility for Most Wanted, because they had it on the
Need for
360.
Speed.
Yeah, because they had it. They had the good Most Wanted, the good version.
Right, not the remake.
No, that was crap.
Wait, what game were we talking about? Because we were talking about Resident Evil.
I don't know where
Devil
Need
May
for
Cry.
Speed from, but
No,
I
I'm talking about backwards compatibility. Like,
Okay.
Because they're doing all these.
So you
Game
mean
Pass-
the original Xbox Most Wanted?
Yeah, because they had it.
Yeah.
They did the upgraded version for the 360, which was like the better version of all of them that were put out.
Yeah,
And
that one was made by Black Box.
Yeah.
EA.
I don't.
Sorry
think-
for the outburst. There was a spider on my foot.
Oh, okay. You had a mosquito in the room and spider. Great.
I lost track of the mosquito.
Well, at least
That's
it's
better
not the
than losing
spider.
track of the spider. Yeah.
I got tissue paper to clean them.
For all you audio listeners, I think I just...
Fuck that spider. Ugh.
Salute to the spider.
It's a good sign. Spider-Man this week. Look at that, full circle. Back to the beginning.
Back to the beginning. Mike now has superpowers. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibilities.
Did I ever tell you the story about my spider bite and me thinking I had superpowers?
I thought there was going to be a story about Uncle Ben dying, but okay.
I'll keep this quick because I know Jake has an actual topic. But sometime in high school, must have been like sophomore year or something, I woke up in the middle and I had like a bump on my chest. And I just assumed it was like a mosquito bite or whatever. Weeks pass or whatever. It gets red, and in typical Mike fashion, I ignore the fuck out of it. And then there's 1 week specifically where I started feeling like really tired and like not great, just like sick, just not wanting to do anything. And one weekend I was hanging out with 2 of my friends. We were just chilling, I guess playing some kind of video game. And I'm laying in bed and I can't get up. I feel kind of paralyzed and like just in a lot of pain and like just fucking terrible. And I get up, I go to my mom in the kitchen, and I'm like, hey, I eventually get up. I like struggle to get up, but make it to the kitchen. I'm like, hey, Ma, I think I need to go to the ER or a doctor or something. And like typical Yonkers mothers are like, no, you're fine. You're good. It's like, yeah, I guess I'm good. Whatever. But I was like, no, seriously, I think I need to go. I feel like I'm gonna die, kind of. So sure enough, I go to emergency, whatever, and I had to pay extra money because it was on a Sunday and everything was closed, but yada yada yada. Because I wasn't going to a regular hospital. Because why not? Go in. Doctor comes in. He's like, hey, so what's up? I was like, yeah, I think I got bit by something. I lift up my shirt, and like, at least like 2 feet of my torso or whatever was a big ass red circle.
Oh,
and like
God.
with the epicenter being like dark red and like fucking terrible. And he's like, holy shit, why didn't you come in earlier? This is absolutely fucking... He ran out, he got prescribed. He's like, you need to get antibiotics right now. Here's a cream, here's this, here's that. Like he made it kind of clear that I could have died.
Yeah, because I think that might have been a brown recluse.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then kind of TMI, but there was a point where like the antibiotics were doing its thing, and I was trying doing the shooting the webs. It didn't work though. The antibiotics were doing its thing. I started feeling a little better. My chest just felt super tight and stuff, and like that whole red area like just felt like I couldn't really move. And I leaned down to grab something, and it just popped. Like the little hole in my chest just like, and like I thought it was gonna be like one of those YouTube videos where fucking spiders just start coming out. And I was so scared. I just stared at myself, but it was just like fucking just oozing with like whatever the fuck was in my body.
Oh my God.
And homeboy had a little fucking Iron Man hole in his chest. I still have like a little scar, but I had literally an Iron Man hole where you could stick your finger in my fucking body.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
I didn't get superpowers from that. That's bullshit. Happy Spider-Man week.
Man,
I don't have any other good spider stories. No, that's it. That's it. That's the pinnacle.
Nope.
So I don't like spiders anymore.
No.
I didn't like spiders already.
Yeah, I didn't like them to begin with, but
I just no.
From time to time, Mike does finger his chest, just so you know. Stop playing with yourself.
I play with the headscar a lot. It's fun.
Oh my God.
Very squishy.
Got that. Like, no more flap, but...
What the fuck are we talking about today?
So my topic, since now we're all caught up about what's been happening this week.
Yeah, for the past fucking half hour.
So I started playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and there's like some stuff that...
Fascinating.
You know what? This is part of the topic. Shut the hell up. So I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and there's like some stuff in the game where I'm just like, I don't remember how to do that. So I Google it, sure enough, GameFAQs pops up. They have their whole section of you can ask your question or whatever. Tons of people already asked the question and it's already been answered like a million times. And then I just sat there and I'm like, back when I was younger, I would have probably figured that out on my own. Not looking it up. Like, I never used any of the booklets. No guides or anything. I remember just talking to friends like about certain games where it's like, hey, did you go through this? And they're like, oh yeah, that's that. And then there's like other secrets and stuff like that. So my topic is, when did you guys realize we got lazy in gaming? Like, because now it's just like, as soon as like the hardest thing comes up, I don't feel like figuring it out. I feel like just Googling it because I just want to just get it done.
I don't think we inherently got lazy at it. I think game mechanics got more complex as we grew up because, for instance, like when we started out, like we had A, B, and a D-pad. Or sometimes select would also be part of that for the NES. And then we go to the Super NES and they add 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. So right there, like you just quadrupled the buttons that you have to use for a video game. And it hasn't drastically gone over that with the other ones, but like PS1 added 2 more. And then with the advent of, I think, PS3 and 360 started doing it with the click-in on the analog sticks. So I think it's just games got more complex rather than us getting lazy about that.
Yeah, because I just remember like playing Kingdom Hearts 2 before and just like finding all this stuff. Granted, Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts Final Mix are very different. So it's just there's a lot more stuff to do in that game and there's a lot more things to find. I just don't remember just being Google happy so quickly.
I don't think we got lazy. I think we got impatient.
I think that's what it is. More impatient.
Yeah.
More impatient. Because I know we had to finish this game by a certain date so we can record the limited edition. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to spend an hour trying to figure this out.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just like...
That's like, honestly, with like, I didn't do this for Breath of the Wild, but I was like kind of grateful how the dungeons were in Breath of the Wild. Because I didn't feel the need to have to look anything up. And
right. Only
like,
certain
the only
shrines
things I really looked
were...
up, I looked up like the location of, because I got like, how many shrines were there in Breath?
120.
120. I did like, I found 115-ish by myself, and then like eventually you're just like, where the fuck are these things?
And that whole entire map.
Those last 5.
Yeah, because that's a huge map to go find 5 shrines. That's not worth it.
So, I think the only thing I looked up for Breath of the Wild was dragons. Like, what time do they show up? Because
I got lucky with those. I just kind of stumbled upon them.
Yeah,
I stumbled on them a couple times, but like some nights it wouldn't show up. I'm like, all right, what's going on? That game brought me back because like it was like I'm replaying Pokemon right now, and it's like I don't remember shit being this hard. And
it's funny you say that with Pokemon. I remember the Dark Cave being like fucking impossible.
Rock Tunnel,
thank you.
Yeah.
I remember being fucking impossible. I just did it again the other day. And it's like kind of fucking straightforward.
Yeah.
I think when you're more prepared, Pokemon wise.
Oh yeah.
That's
true.
But I think that specifically Rock Tunnel, it's a lot easier for us now. Like if you played it on the Super Game Boy for the SNES, or if you played it with a like Game Boy Advance with the light, you could see the caves. Mm-hmm. But back then on the Game Boys, you couldn't even see like the side of the cave. So you're just kind of like listening for the doot 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 as you're running into the wall. If you didn't have
wait, I was about to say, who didn't use Flash?
I didn't use Flash.
The first time I didn't use Flash, yeah. I remember I had the guides for Red and Blue. I wanted it just as a collectible because I was fucking obsessed. But I do I distinctly remember. I wonder if I still have the book somewhere. But I used to draw out where I had to go and like mark with a pen or pencil or whatever, like the fucking actual directions and stuff, just like a line drawing of each cave.
Yeah, I still have Red and Blue, Red, Blue, Yellow, which I'm using right now for the guide.
Nice.
It's funny because like Matt was watching and there was some stuff where it's like I got handed stuff in a way. Like, things were a lot easier for my version of Fire Red compared to his playthrough of Red.
They did, yeah.
But it's also harder in a way because the Pokemon now have abilities in Fire Red too.
That's true.
So the fights are harder in a way.
Well, it's like I'm playing through Yellow and there's additional fights because I have to fight like Team Rocket and stuff.
Nice.
And I had that also. That's
nice.
Sick. But yeah, there's like additional fight. Like at the end of Mount Moon, there's the additional fight with Jesse and James that kind of kicked my ass the first time.
Oh yeah. Oh well, here's the thing, because you go and you get the fossils. Like after you beat the guy with the fossils, you're like, yes. And then Jesse and James come up and you're like, no.
Like fuck.
Yeah, I'm glad I do not have that in Red.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm not ready for this fight.
My favorite thing to do in I know it's like whatever, again off topic, whatever, but and we'll probably end up repeating this for a thing. My favorite thing is when you go to Victory Road. Like you're supposed to go towards the end, but you have that final like battle with Gary before Victory Road or your rival. Mm-hmm. Every time I stumbled upon it by accident when I first played it, I would always go to the left instead of straight up because I never read the thing and I never knew I had to like go to the mart to deliver the parcel for Oak and then go back and stuff. So I would get blocked going up to Viridian Forest, so I would go left towards Victory Road. So I would always fight Gary super fucking weak and I would kick his fucking ass, and then you don't have to do that end game.
Yeah, no, I did that too.
Awesome.
The first time I played and just when I was replaying it.
I always do that because I remember he always kicks my ass whenever I save him for the end.
I'm gonna say it now, but I'm definitely gonna say it down the road when we talk about this more. Screw Misty. And I'm leaving it at that. I'm not saying anymore. If you saw that stream, you would know. But that screw Misty.
Fantastic.
Somebody picked Charmander as their fucking starter, so.
Hey.
Granted, most people do, but
you know, it's not even about that. Like if I had to choose a starter to beat her, it'd be Bulbasaur, and I'm never choosing Bulbasaur. Only way I have Bulbasaur is in yellow.
I mean, the real gameplay for Misty is not your starter Pokemon. It's Pikachu and leveling it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
I had the advantage, but
yeah. So.
Well, it's like with fucking Brock. Your play is to get a Mankey and use a fighting type.
Yeah.
If you're playing Red, because Mankey is not in Blue.
That's true.
Right, he's not in Blue. That's one of the exclusives.
Because there's one Pokemon I wanted to do in Fire Red, and he's not in there. I can't remember which Pokemon it was. I can't remember if it was like a psychic Pokemon or something like that. But
we should save all this.
No. It's just.
I know.
Yeah, no,
but like I'm.
Back on topic.
Who knows when we're going to record that anyways?
I remember, like, just to open up the topic rather than like just narrow. Right. Like, let's talk about like early days of like us video gaming plus internet usage for trying to figure out shit. Fucking game cheat websites.
Here's the thing, though. Oh yeah. Here's the thing though. Like, I didn't get into that stuff until it was like late game. Because I didn't have internet.
Fucking make it sound like drug abuse.
Well, yeah.
Let me get to that shit.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm
Matt, is it still active?
It's the end game.
So I used to use GameWinners.com.
Oh, okay.
It shut down last year. 17 years.
Wow.
I still have, I think, in my old bedroom, like printed out papers of cheats for like Grand Theft Auto and SimCity and stuff from that site.
Is Game Shark still a thing?
I don't think Game Shark is still a thing.
Thank God.
Or action replay or whatever.
Thank you, Game Shark. You helped me get so many rare candies and get my Pokemon over to 100.
So, first off, Cheat CC is still a fucking thing.
Oh my God.
When I worked at GameStop 3 years ago, we still sold like action replays and Game Sharks. Brand new, like people still.
Right, but they don't make them for the newer consoles, right?
I think the last
for DS.
Yeah.
3DS.
I think the
action replay, at least.
The last action replay I saw was for the regular DS, but I think it works for the 3DS as well.
Yeah, because we sold them brand new at GameStop when I worked there.
Yeah. It's funny to see them, but
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
They sold. People still buy them, which is weird.
Like, thinking about it now, like if I were to use that for gaming, I wouldn't even use it for gaming. It defeats the purpose. of actually.
I never got my Game Shark to. I had a Game Shark for my Game Boy. I never got it to work.
Oh really?
Yeah, I never yeah.
Yeah, I got it to work, and then it's like you think about it now, and you're just like, that doesn't help. Like, I don't want to do that.
I think I might have got it to work for there was a Grand Theft Auto on Game Boy Color. Maybe it was GTA 2.
Yeah,
I got to work for that.
Yeah, it was GTA 2, the top-down view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those top-down ones, man. I had so much fucking fun with those.
I didn't like
them.
Hell
yeah.
I didn't like them.
I played them before 3 came out, and I had such a fucking ball just doing what you do in 3 and any other Grand Theft Auto now, just driving around, shooting shit. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I have my copy of that and London, like a double pack still for PS1.
Nice.
Yeah.
What I will say for like this whole looking up, like being impatient, sometimes you like get into this like just rabbit hole of like more information about the game that you never knew about, which is awesome.
Yeah.
In a way, like it sucks if you spoil something for yourself. Like it really sucks, but like for seeing like how many like end bosses there can be for Kingdom Hearts, you know, how many secret bosses you can fight, and just finding different things. It's like
depending on the game, I on that note, I will go to like IGN's wikis and like look at their overview of their walkthrough and just see like usually they're broken down by like area or chapter, like Dark Souls for example. Like I just beat Dark Souls 3. And I went on their wiki just to see like the list of bosses and areas just to like gauge where I'm at.
Right.
But I don't click through it unless I like really need the help.
Right.
I do that a lot. I find because I'm just like curious about percentage or anything like that.
It seems like the games that I'm really using a wiki for are RPGs, where there's like just so much to do. And it's just like
for sure.
I after playing like Final Fantasy 7, it's like for a little bit, it's like I don't want to miss like you can miss a character because you
that's what I really used it for Dark Souls 3. I went back to see like what other optional bosses and areas I missed.
Yeah.
And I love that like I was ready to do end game like the final boss and stuff, and you just like fucking wreck the optional shit.
I absolutely used like every tool at my disposal for Bloodborne. Just because I didn't want to miss anything in that game.
Yeah. I'm kind of replaying Bloodborne again, just like whenever I feel like it, have time or whatever. I'm using the trophy guide for all the weapons because you can miss 2 of the weapons if you don't complete 2 storylines.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like that's another example of like walkthroughs and stuff. And
yeah,
I guess piggybacking off that, a lot of it is trophy related too, I think.
Oh yeah.
Because like if we're playing on PlayStation or whatever, you don't want to miss a missable trophy. So yeah, use a fucking walkthrough.
Yeah. Like, thank God for PlayStation trophies. Thank God for that website.
Brian, right?
Yeah, Brian. Like, thank God.
Yeah.
Because that website, like, I even used it for what was it? Arkham Asylum when it first came out because, you know, getting all the Riddler trophies and all that, but also like watching people get their like the combos down. Like, that platinum was difficult. But I was glad to get that one. I was glad to go back and be able to get that through Arkham City. So I got the platinum for Arkham Asylum for both PS3 and PS4, and then Arkham City for PS3, PS4, and then I had it for Arkham Knight. So
goddamn,
I love those games.
I just used that site for Guacamelee stuff.
Right.
As easy as the Guacamelee platinum is, I still.
Oh yeah, I had to use it for the first one.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was one trophy in particular. Because there's like the first one, there's trophies for doing like specific stuff, and like there's one for using one of the new abilities like 10 times in a row without hitting the ground.
Yeah.
And you have to find the spot for that, and like I didn't know where the fuck I could do that. So yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah, we might be using it for Spider-Man in a little bit. Who knows? I don't know if there's any
backpacks. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's no missable trophies.
That's good. Nice. That's nice. So
Spider-Man's gonna totally be a Far Cry thing for me, where I'm gonna want to do all the collectible stuff and all the side stuff first before doing the story.
My only problem is photo mode's gonna take everything out of me. Like I'm gonna like stop the game every single second just so I can just do photos.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait to go on top of like the tallest, you know, building that you can find in the game and just take a photo of like the whole city. I can't wait to like just take a picture while swinging through and all that stuff. But yeah, like
I wonder what the tallest building would be. Like, yeah. I'm wondering, are you guys on Blackout? Have you seen? Did you watch the Comic-Con trailer?
I believe I did. Because that's the one with the... Wait, I'm thinking E3 trailer. E3 trailer was the last one I watched.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I know we gushed about it already. I'm so fucking excited for Spider-Man.
I know.
I just want to explore New York. I just want to go to spots that I'm like familiar with and like go to my like hangout spots.
Yeah.
See if like it's accurate at all.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my topic.
I was just looking at like action replay quote unquote stuff. There's a site called Code Junkies, which I believe might have be what action replay turned into.
Code Junkies was a animated series on Fuse, R.I.P.
God, remember when Fuse actually played music videos?
Sorry, Code Monkeys on G4, right?
Code Monkeys, yep.
Yeah, Code Monkeys.
Love that show. And this website has like 2 things for Pokemon Go.
Okay.
What?
There's a GO-TCHA gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Wristband.
Because you can wear the wristband and you can catch Pokemon as you're walking by and stuff like that. Like you don't know what Pokemon it is, like it'll just catch it automatically. And
there's
sometimes the balls will miss. Or
Gotcha Ranger, which looks like it encapsulates your entire phone. I'm scared that you know these things.
I play Pokemon Go and I see people use them. I have the actual Nintendo. Wait, is it Nintendo or actual just
the Pokemon Go Plus thing?
Yeah, I have that. I use that in San Francisco. Like,
what does that do?
Basically,
differently than the Gotcha thing.
I think Gotcha is more intuitive in a way, but it's pretty much the same thing. I'm not sure the actual differences, but
I caught an Entei over the weekend. I was very happy about that.
There you go. I still haven't done that. I got a shiny Growlithe.
Nice. How do you find so many shinies?
I don't know. Here's the problem. My luck is terrible. Like when it comes to like raid Pokemon, like Absol took me 116 raids to get a shiny.
Jeez.
That's a lot of passes.
I've only encountered one shiny.
I don't know. Like Growlithe, like someone told me, like my buddy texted me. He's like, "Yeah, by the way, Growlithe is out," and he's like looking for it. And I text him and I showed him the encounter, and he's like, "I hate you so much." He goes, "I shouldn't even told you." Like, you shouldn't. I don't know what my luck is. Pineco took a little while. I did a lot of the stupid quests in order to get Pineco. I had to catch a lot of Sunkern and Natus and evolve those. That was annoying. But finally got a shiny Pinecone. So, but I'm kind of like dipping out of Pokemon Go lately because I'm getting back into the games.
I always go like in and out, kind of like I'll pop in occasionally, but I'm not like.
No, I'm probably gonna like do a little bit because they have Moltres coming out for the weekend, and I kind of want a rubber chicken shiny. What are you laughing at?
I'm using archives.org's Wayback Machine on Game Winners just to look up Grand Theft Auto 3, that page. All the cheats.
All those cheat codes.
I have them memorized. And at the bottom of the list for G on PlayStation 2 was the Guy game. If you guys remember that little gym.
No. Wait. Is that the one with the guy with like a bunch of women on bikinis or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it got pulled from stores because apparently one of the girls were under 18.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the cheats for this thing.
So we had that game. What was was it GTA San Andreas that had the hot coffee?
Hot coffee.
Yeah.
The original version of that.
Yeah, hot coffee.
PS2 or just the days for video game sexcapades.
Yep, and all the cheat codes, actually.
What the fuck? Sorry.
PS4 with fucking like the water gun games and shit. They're weird and sexy still. Don't worry.
Sagarin Kagura or whatever it's called. No, the reason I just said what the fuck, one of the cheats on here, hide face.
Oh yeah.
Repeatedly tap square while a girl is flashing to hide her face. A cow will moo while this is done.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
Can we end it on that note?
That's the end of this podcast. Guys, if you enjoyed this podcast, please repeatedly press square right now. It'll hide our faces. You will insert mooing right now for you.
I should put a moo at the end of the theme song.
I think for this one I might just do it. Why not?
There's a mode of the game called Super Stiff.
Fucking.
We're done. We're done with this. We're done with this. Thank you all for listening to this. Thank you for listening to this stupid podcast. I don't know why, but thank you. I've been your host, Jacob Palmer. You can find me at JakeP47, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Do the thing. We've been streaming lately. Destiny 2. If it's not your thing, get in here and say hi. Who cares? Just say hi. Like, that's all it takes. Matt, plug it.
You can find me at Shibs42 on Twitter and Instagram. I don't have any other words right now.
Mike?
At Towndrow1214, TEEDRO1214. I just turned on my flashlight. On Instagram, Twitter, PSN, all that shit.
Hit the cowbell. Hit the music. The music.
Green